anti-homosexuality law.
Yeah.
And those were the two issues that I was discussing with President Clinton.
Okay.
Because he told me in the discussion that President Museveni had actually assured him that he wasn't going to sign the law. And when he did, he actually said that it would not be implemented. And so I told him, have you seen the reports where some gays are being burnt on the streets? And he was like,
okay.
"Ow."
Let me get something right. After the bill was signed into law by General Museveni, he had another conversation with
Yes.
Bill Clinton.
Yes.
And assured him that even though he had signed it into law,
it would not be implemented. And I don't understand how this would work. Because once,
and you're saying it's already being implemented because
of course,
people
are being burnt on the streets, and you know that there's exodus of gays who want to run away from Uganda. Many of them are already going into Kenya and other countries, and they are scared. People are generally scared because if someone accuses you, whether you are gay or not, if you are accused that you are gay, then people just come and evict you from your house, or they will beat you up. And the penalties are very severe, even for people who know that this person could be a gay person and they have housed the person. It is really not a good law.
You're saying, in fact, somebody could accuse you of being gay based on a separate quarrel that
That's
you might
right.
have had.
And you know how things work in Uganda. You remember how things worked years ago, where people just shout "Uyo," even if you were not a thief, and you'll be subjected to street justice and beaten up or killed.
Now, before you tell us Clinton's reaction, I would like to ask you a question also. Did Clinton tell you, if he asked General Museveni, why did you sign it into law if you knew it would not be,
well,
or thought it would not be implemented?
We didn't get into that detail because we are supposed to have a follow-up meeting, possibly in DC, and I think we will report that at a later date.
Okay, so what was his reaction then? Tell us.
He was actually very shocked, and he's like, "I can't believe this." I said, "I don't recognize the guy myself, whom I knew many years ago." But
you're talking about General Museveni?
Yes, and then of course I told him he has nothing to run on. He has no ticket to run on in 2016. He has to become a hero of the people. But the most interesting part of this anti-homosexuality law is that I actually saw a report where for this month there's going to be 97 criminal cases which are going to be tried by the High Court. And half of them are actually murder cases. And then I think 32 of them are defilement. And all those defilement cases, none of them is actually by a homosexual. And so for me...
Defilement. Some viewers may not be familiar with that term.
Defilement is having a sexual relationship or intercourse with a minor.
Okay, so it's a pedophilia. Okay.
You can talk about pedophiles, yes, but there are people who actually abuse children. And so if you look at all these court cases, even when I was a minister in charge of children, there was not one single case which was brought where a homosexual had abused a minor, because this is the big fear which was created among the people.
I see your point. One of the justifications used by the regime for signing this law was that it would prevent the homosexuals from abusing minors. Children. But you're saying, in fact, most of the cases that you've seen being brought to the court has been straight or heterosexual males abusing minors.
Children. Okay. And so for me, I don't think there was a justification for that law other than a political one, where Museveni is trying to convince the public that he's their hero.
The grassroots, you mean?
Yeah.
Because this law is, in the grassroots, is popular because many people are
very popular. People are scared
of when it comes to issues of homosexuality.
Yeah, people are scared. They think that the homosexuals are on rampage and that they are going to go around everywhere abusing their children.